Hello, everyone. I'm Carrie, and I am back with another reading today. So this reading today is going to be on the Lionsgate portal. It's just going to be an energy reading, and I just had to come on here and do one for the Lionsgate portal because it's one of my favorite portals ever. It's one portal that's very significant to me because it's the portal that back in 2020, it really assisted me into getting here to Hawaii. It was like, to me, I think of the Lionsgate portal as just like a portal to take you from where you are, the way you think, the way you act, to your future. It's like that direct path. It's like being in alignment with this portal is going to give you the direct pathway, so put you on the direct path to getting you towards your future, or that place that you really want to be. Like in this moment, maybe you're manifesting something right now and you're like, okay, how do I get there? What path do I need to be on? And it's like that super, like that thinking of the Gulf Stream, and how the Gulf Stream is a stream that is in the ocean that sends you, like if you get into the Gulf Stream, you as a boat, you'll be able to make it to your destination quicker because it's like it's got some power behind it. So that's what I'm feeling when I feel this Lionsgate portal, and the things that you're manifesting now or that you have been manifesting. Because for me, it started when I made this move to Hawaii. It started back in June. Like everything started coming together back in June. And then when the portal actually opened, it was when I went through it. And I got to my destination, which allowed me to live the lifestyle that I wanted to live, that I had been manifesting for myself, but I couldn't quite make happen in the current place that I was living. So I love Lionsgate Portal every single year. This year it feels like it's going to be significant again, and so I had to come on here and do another reading, and I hope you all love the Lionsgate Portal too. Also Leo season, even as a Taurus, I have to say Leo season, it's one of my favorites too. Can't even front. So I'm just going to get the energy reading for this Lionsgate portal. What should we be looking out for? What kind of energies are around right now? And maybe some different scenarios on what we should be doing to help us get through this portal the best way possible. So first I'm just going to get one card just to be the overall energy of this portal. Just one card, overall energy. And I also want to say thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for listening, watching, subscribing, all that. Thank you for your energy. All right. Overall energy of this portal: contract. This is interesting because she's holding these scales. It's going to be a good contract. It's going to be a contract that's for both sides equally positive, equally not feasible. What is the word I want to say? Like if it's a financial thing, both sides are going to be getting something good out of it. It's going to be balanced on both sides. So a good contract. Even if it's in a relationship, it's going to be a relationship that is balanced. So if you've been coming off of, maybe some relationships that were teaching you a lot of lessons, this is going to be one relationship that all those lessons that you learned, you'll be able to say, okay, I understand why I learned these lessons. Because now I can do it this way. Now I can do it the way in which is more balanced for me and this other person. I understand now why we were able to come into, like we were able to come together because of these things I learned before. Like this contract, it's going to make sense. Things are all going to come together here. Even if it's in work, you're going to be paid for the work that you put in. Like a good amount for the work that you put in. Not like you're feeling like you're working too hard or not working enough. It's going to be a balanced job. Also something that you can be proud of, have pride in. Like it's not even just money balance, it's like emotional, mental, financial, or the other O's. So that's a good omen. All right, so let's just get some clarifying cards. I'm going to do 4 cards, please. What's the what is the energy of this Lionsgate portal? Oh, and the portal is on August 8th. Did not say that. 8/8 is the portal. Third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. Not surprised that's coming out. It's Leo season. Carrying connections is coming next. Also, I'm seeing all this yellow on these cards. Really solar plexus energy. So much solar plexus energy. Rest and rejuvenation. Then one more card. Angel of Strength. Even Angel of Strength is reminding me of the solar plexus. It's like so much Leo energy coming through here, even looking at this lion on this card. Before I talk about these, though, I want to get some more clarifying cards. So I'm going to do another row of 4. Okay, man holding heart coming out. It's funny because Venus is also in retrograde. I don't know a lot about astrology, but it's feeling like it might be coming up here. Then one more card. So you might want to look up Venus in retrograde. Okay, I just want one more. Victory. Bottom of the deck all tied up. Okay. Right, let me adjust the camera a bit. There we go. We can see all the cards now. If you hear any sniffling, that's my cat. She's sick. She's literally got a cold. But she'll be all right. She's got meds from the vet. Okay. So I love this spread. First we have contract as being the overall energy of the Lionsgate portal. And I don't know, like even just thinking about a portal being in contract being the energy of the portal, it's got me thinking of like, it's written in the stars, predestined, something that's going to happen. It's like this, something that's going to happen. But like when I think of this portal, I think of it happening faster, and not even to say faster, but more directly. Gosh, like instead of being subconscious thing that's happening, it's something that's happening very consciously, very much in the 3D world, very much like in your face. I'm even thinking about Leo energy. I'm thinking about I don't even know how to describe this, but it's something that's going to be happening directly in your face, noticeable. So let's start over here with the third chakra and the man holding heart. Third chakra is your solar plexus. But you see when this solar plexus, the heart is also lit up because they're like right there beside each other. To me, I'm really kind of seeing like a unfolding, like you're shining bright, like you're I don't know where this image is coming from, but like a man unbuttoning, like he's got on a white shirt and he's unbuttoning it and like opening it, and it's like ah, like his heart and his solar plexus are shining. So it's like, I don't know if there's aspects of you or parts of you that you hide from the world, but right now the energy, like the energy that you would really drive with, let's say, is for you to stop hiding that energy and start letting it out. So like imagine it being Superman. Like I'm saying, he has his Clark Kent outfit on and he has the Superman outfit underneath, and he's unbuttoning his shirt and then opening it, and you see the S on his chest. Like that's the kind of energy that is coming with this Lionsgate portal. Like you being able to unveil your awesomeness, because Clark Kent seems regular, but no, he's actually Superman. So the first thing that I'm seeing here is like, show your awesomeness off, show your superpowers, show the things that you're really good at, show like I mean, it's pure Leo energy, honestly. show your beauty, show your positivity, show like all of that, because it's like a really good time to do it. If there was no other time to do it, now is the time to do it. Now is the time to unveil yourself, show your superpower, show off at work. That person that you got a crush on, show them like, yeah, I also am into this stuff that you're into. I'm also, I know how to do trading. I don't know, that just came to my mind. What is the thing? Bitcoin trading? What's the stuff that people trade online? I know how to do that too. Let's talk about it. I can talk about that intelligently also. So show off your knowledge in that aspect, or show off to your friends, I don't know, that you've been listening to them. Show off some of the things that they've been talking to you. Like, yeah, I know this and that, and I know this is your favorite thing, and we can go here and do that because I know you love doing this. Like, show off or show out. It doesn't have to be your beauty or, you know, your fashion or whatever, but that too. but just kind of show off the good things about you. Like Superman, he has the Superman power. So whatever your Superman powers are, show those off. And then I'm seeing caring connections, but because that is being clarified by patience, it's not even saying that now is not the time for caring connections. It's kind of just talking about it being like a slow thing. Like, yeah, this portal might be opening you up to some caring connections, but it's not like it's going to be like, boom, today. All right, I see you and we're going to be together. It's not going to be like that. It's more going to be like a slow thing. So maybe some of the things that you're starting to show now, or that you're feeling compelled, like, you know what, I'm brave enough, I'm going to show this. I'm going to show my poetry. I'm going to show how I'm really good with putting words together. Like I could probably freestyle rap if I put my mind to it, but I'm just going to show a little bit of my talent. I'm going to show how I can draw and do this art. Like, because you are stepping into that and stepping into some of the other aspects of yourself, you're going to be kind of drawing in more caring connections. It's not necessarily a warning, but I am going to say it is a warning. You're starting to show these new aspects of yourself and people will be interested in that. But understand, like, the things that are going to be happening super quick might not be the things that are going to last. So when it comes to new caring connections in your life, just, keep it slow, be patient with it. Don't try to rush it. Or if you see that others are trying to rush it, kind of keep an eye on that, because especially if you're showing new different aspects of yourself, it can be fun and exciting. But, that's just one part of you. What about the rest of you? Don't get excited about my gifts and skills and my superpower. What about the rest of me that I have been showing off this entire time? What about that part? Did you ignore that part? So just making sure that people have time to see all of you and not just those super fun, awesome things about you. So the new caring connections that do come into your life, just make sure, keep an eye on them and don't expect things to happen immediately, is what I'm seeing here. That's not necessarily what this portal is for. It's like a beginning of you starting to show your new talents and skills. Maybe it's the first time you do it, but that doesn't mean it has to be the last time. But maybe this time you finally have the courage to do it. This time you finally showing off and showing just new sides to yourself. But you have the courage and strength because it's like, yeah, that energy of this Lionsgate portal is helping you to do that. Helping you to kind of step a little bit outside of your comfort zone. Because you're doing that, you might be getting some new people coming your way. Again, just pay attention. Like, is this the first time they're seeing you because you're showing off this new aspect of yourself? You didn't see me before? And then we have rest and rejuvenation and deceit. This one is fun because a lot of the times we think that when we're resting, when we're at peace, when everything's good, we might think that we're not making any progress, because sometimes we can correlate progress with like being stressed out and always on the go and running around and doing. We can correlate progress to all of that, but that does not necessarily mean that that's the truth. That's what I'm seeing in this deceit card. You might be at a point where, like this Lionsgate portal, you might feel like you're supposed to be going really fast towards your destination, so you feel like you might need to be stressed out and running around and doing and going and creating and making. But it would be good for you and beneficial for you to get this rest and rejuvenation. So much so that because you think that you might not be making money when you're resting, that's not true. Like, that's where the deceit is coming from. Money doesn't have to necessarily be money either. Like connections or being creative or having art. Like, because you're resting and playing and whatever. And it's so funny because my cat is trying to play with me right now. The entire time before I was doing this reading, I was just chilling. The cat was also chilling, but now that I'm doing the reading, the cat wants to play. So it's like, just because you're playing does not necessarily mean that you're not making any headway or, doing anything positive to move forward in your life. Maybe play is what you need to get out of that slump. Maybe play is what you need for you to, like, someone to see you in that light, that playful light, so that they can approach you. Maybe your bosses need to see that you're able to also play and be serious because they want a more balanced work life. Maybe that's what they want in their next leader. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to feel stressed out all the time. That's where the deceit is coming from underneath the rest and rejuvenation. Like, no, rest and rejuvenation is needed and it is okay. Sometimes we are believing that it's not okay and that it's going to take away from us if we do that, but that is not the truth. That's why the deceit's there. And then finally, the outcome, angel of strength and victory. This portal is really going to help us, like I was saying in the beginning, pushing us forward towards victory, forward towards the path that we need to be on in order to get what it is that we want. Maybe we were on this different path before and we were trying to get to what we wanted, but we couldn't quite find a way. This energy of this portal is helping us to do that. It is giving us the strength and the courage. It's giving us whatever it is that we're missing. So to go back to my story in the beginning, I didn't believe that I could just move up and move to Hawaii. I was like, I don't think that sounds crazy. Like, I just couldn't see it for myself. But when I said things just started happening, things started aligning for me, I was able to get a place to stay. I was able to get someone to rent my place. Like, it just all fell into place. So the pieces were starting to fall into place. And then I was like, okay, well, I can't say that I can't do it because all the pieces are already here. All I have to do is step out there and, do it. And so I believe that is what's going to happen here. Like, it's going to be a point where you have to make a choice whether or not to step out there or not step out there. It is not going to be a matter of whether or not you can do it. You will actually be able to do this thing, but it will be up to you to have the strength and courage to do it. And this portal is going to lend that to you. So you might have an opportunity, say, if you're a performer, you might have an opportunity to go get on stage somewhere, but it might not necessarily be something that's in your comfort zone. And you might not have even applied for it. It might just have fallen in your lap. And that's what I'm getting from this portal. Like, things are just going to start lining up for you. And it's up to you to have the strength to do it. Like, to say yes or no. That's really going to be the only thing. Like, yes or no. Do you want to do this or do you not want to do this? Like, are you going to go step onto this new path into this portal or not? And because this portal is something that normally we've been manifesting something to happen. Like, we want something. Most times we are going to say yes. And that is being clarified here by the victory cards. Like, victory. We're going to say yes. Everything's going to line up for us to have victories. Up to us to choose to do it, though. But that's in all of our lives. We all have, in every aspect of our life, is us making the choice to do it or not. And I just want to come back to this contract card here because I think personally I would have ended up changing my life. I didn't necessarily have to move to Hawaii. I didn't have to, completely change my surroundings and every single person in my life. But I think it definitely made it easier for me to make the changes I was seeking to make in my life. And so that's what I'm seeing here in this contract. It's things that are going to happen anyway, but this portal is kind of helping you, like, shoot the arrow due north instead of, like, flying off in the wind elsewhere. It's keeping the arrow due north. And I also just want to look at the bottom of the deck all tied up. When I was, again, talking about the story of me coming here to Hawaii, and me not knowing how I could do it because I was kind of like, my mental was still stuck in the old. Oh, I can't move to Hawaii because what about a job? What about this? Like, my old life was kind of getting in the way of me having this new life. And that's what I'm seeing for this, that this portal is doing. It's just opening up new pathways and ways for us. So just be on the lookout, you all. If there's something that you have been really trying to do and you just can't figure out how to do it, or there's some, like, if you want to start dating and you just don't know how to do it, like, things are going to start opening for you. If you want to start creating something, if you want a different type of job, a different lifestyle, like I was looking for, if you want new friends, like, things are just going to start opening up. You might be starting getting invited to things, so pay attention to that. Try to make different choices that what you have made before, but of course use your discernment. If you know, like, I make this choice for myself because this is the best thing for me to do, and so if this opportunity comes up again and I've already made the choice not to do it, just, use your discernment again and know, even though it's a Lionsgate portal, this is the same thing that I already know I've done before, so I'm not going to continue to do that. Maybe making the different choice this time, saying no to that, is going to be the thing that is valid. So making sure to use your discernment as you go through this portal, because you definitely want to make sure you're in alignment with your higher things. Just because you're making a different decision does not mean it's the best one. Use discernment, do your best. But I'm really feeling this energy as being very good, like being on your side. So just making sure that you have your goals in mind, because I just have a feeling that things are about to just line up. And if things come at you that are not in alignment with your goals, then you already know what to do. Okay, thank you all so much for listening. This is very exciting. Even with the energy, it's got me talking fast because it's really exciting. Please let me know down in the comments what's going on in your life. If you're feeling this energy already, if things are starting to align for you, please share in the comments. Okay, thanks so much for listening.